Yo, this is Midnight Man, the voice of Midnight, and I wanted to give you an update on the Linux situation. I went through a number of distros. Let's see, Mint was the first one I started with. Couldn't get shit to work right with that one. Then I went to, oh dear God, I don't even remember. It was about 3 or 4. And I settled on one called Pop OS, which is actually doing me pretty good. Now, it's not perfect. I don't think none of the fucking distros are. But I've been able to get 4K, even though it's at 30 frames per second. But I'm able to organize my windows on screen the way I want to, which is good. Now, as far as my webcam, I use an iPhone for my webcam. So I'll probably have to do something with a Droid Cam, which it is on iPhone, but I'm not sure how it's going to act with Linux, because that's a whole different ballgame. As far as the stream, I'll probably be able to put something together. Matter of fact, Matt Namados just sent me a Linux demo of Blessings of the Goddess. I also, speaking of which, on Pop OS, I managed to get a couple games running, and I can control them with a controller. Yay! That's good. See, I think the last distro I tried, I had to map it to the keyboard, and then one game just didn't want a touch controller, so that. And it was Zorin. Zorin is good, especially for if you have a kid that's homeschooled and you want to keep, breathe more life into an old computer, especially with an SSD in it. And, Levin's around the corner where, Ted will be ceasing support. So I'm going to give him Zorin, and it's going to do him pretty well. There's like a little software store, kind of like App Store, Microsoft Store, and what have you. So I'm probably going to install that on this computer. And let me see. What else? So I got Steam on there. I can organize my windows the way I want to on my screen. It's 30 frames per second, but that's okay. I can still record at 60 frames per second. I just won't see it. So when you look at the videos, you'll probably see it, which is good. Now, let's see. There's trying games. There's restoring all the data, because I still haven't restored my data from my backup. And then there's the camera situation with Droid Cam. And then I think that's it. Other than that, Steam has been pretty much handling any game compatibility issues. But also, I probably might need to install a couple of game engines on my system as well, such as like Unity or what have you. And definitely RPG Maker, so that they can do what they need to. Matter of fact, I haven't tried RPG Maker on Pop OS yet. So when I get home, I'll have to try that out. Anyway, I'm going to keep you posted in Blue Sky. Latest.